Mortimer, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about fake eyelashes and telling you my experiences with eyelash extensions, and then at the end I'm going to show you guys how to actually put on a pair of fake eyelashes. So let me start off by saying that I love fake eyelashes. I feel like they are one of the best things you can do for your makeup routine. It's probably like if I was stuck on a desert island and I was only allowed to have like 2 makeup items with me, it would be eyeliner and eyelashes. Those are like my favorite things. Your eyes are truly the windows to your soul. I can't recommend dressing them up more. It's just fun and creative and it just looks pretty and I like looking pretty. So I can't recommend them enough to you guys. And I have tried literally all kinds, like every kind of fake eyelash out there. I've tried really expensive brands, I've tried really cheap brands, and I've even tried eyelash extensions before, which is where you have eyelashes permanently glued on to your real eyelashes. And I hated it. Tony and Guy threw a party for a bunch of beauty bloggers and they had all kinds of things there for you to try for free to blog about. And one of the first things I got to try was eyelash extensions, and they're normally $150 for them, which is already a crazy price. And the lady took about maybe 30 minutes to put them on me. What they do is they tape down your lower eyelashes so that they don't end up getting glued to your top ones and then you can never open your eye or have to rip them out or something. So they tape those down and they tape all around your eyes so no glue can get on anything else. And then she takes these fake eyelashes that are almost like fishing wire and they just glue them on one by one all the way across your eye. And it's actually kind of comforting. When she's done, she was like fanning my eye, trying to get it all dry because the glue took like, 5 minutes to dry. The worst part about it was people would come up and talk to me while I was getting it done, and then I wouldn't know if they were still there or they walked away. It was kind of just a weird moment. But I love the way they looked right away. And I'm going to put a picture of that right now so you guys can see my before and after of those. They did look very dramatic and very beautiful. They asked if I wanted the super dramatic look or if I wanted a more natural look, and of course I went for the more dramatic because that's just my style, and it looked beautiful. And the first thing they told me was do not put on makeup right away. Do not wash your eyes for like a day. And when you're in the shower, you cannot go directly under the spray of the shower. You can only lightly like splash your face with water. So it said don't use like, makeup like remover wash. You have to use like moist towelettes to remove your makeup. Like there was all kinds of rules. You can't rub your eye ever. And it felt really weird after the first day because sometimes you wake up and they're all pointing different directions. So you have to like comb them with like an eyebrow comb and stuff, and they get tangled or clumped together. You can't use mascara with them. Like it just sucked because I already am trained to not like rub my eyes when I wear makeup because I know better. But like when I'm in bed, I can't rub my eyes. It sucks. Like it's super uncomfortable. Sometimes they get turned around and they poke you in the eye and you just have to pull them out because they're attached to your real eyelashes. That really sucked. It really hurt a lot. And they lasted for about a week. They're supposed to last 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks if you press it. But I couldn't stand it anymore. I ended up just sitting in front of the mirror and pulling them out and pulling out my real eyelashes in the process. They just sucked. I don't recommend them to you guys. They're not worth all of the pain and effort to maintain them. And they're expensive. I would rather just do fake eyelashes over and over again. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the different kinds of fake eyelashes I've tried and what I think about them. So the cheapest kind I have that you can possibly get are ones that look like this, and they're from eBay or Amazon, wherever you can find dealers from China who sell fake eyelashes in sets of 10 or 20 or 40 or 80 or 100 for maybe like 10 or 20 bucks. I think I got 6 boxes like this with 20 pairs in each one, and it was like $20. So literally, like, I had fake eyelashes forever. I've had these sets for, like 6 years. I've only used up 2 boxes. And they come very straight. Like there's no curve to them at all. They are very flat. You have to cut off the edges, and they're just made in a factory, so sometimes they won't even be fitted right. Like they'll be like all wonky. But I was able to use these for a very long time. They did work for me when I was first getting into fake eyelashes, but they're not exactly the easiest to work with. I would probably recommend these to someone who's a little bit more advanced with fake eyelashes because they are straight. And this pair is a lower lash pair. Lower eyelashes just go along the bottom of your eye, and they make your eyes look even bigger, kind of like the doll eye effect. I really like lower eyelashes. I know they're not for everybody, but I really like them. And I only wear them sometimes, not all the time. I'm not wearing them right now. Another kind I really like is Mud Cosmetics. I got these for like 40% off at the IMATS. I think it was like $5 a pair. And of course they have like the really dramatic kind where they have like a wing in the middle, or like very full drag queen lashes. All kinds of eyelashes are fun. I really recommend experimenting with them all. They all make your eyes look super dramatic. I really like really big, full, fluffy ones because they just look super cute. It's just my style. Why even bother with ones that look more dainty? If you're gonna do it, go all out. You know, you don't want it to look like your regular eyelashes, or else you wouldn't be doing it in the first place. I've also tried the velour lashes, which are made by mink fur. They're 100% mink fur, and they're made by combing minks and then collecting all of the hair they get from the brushes, and then they glue them into fake eyelashes. And these are special because they come in a special reusable box, and they tout that you can use them up to, I think it was 25 or 30 times each pair. And they are like 30 or 50 or $60 a pair. I don't remember. I got them at the IMATS at like $20 each. So it was kind of a steal, but they are kind of expensive. But then again, you can use them over and over again, and they look really natural on. I wore these just yesterday and they looked super cute and super natural and fluffy and light. But I would not recommend getting mascara on these because it is fur. Speaking of eyelashes that come in their own box, there's another brand called Winks by Georgie, and they come in their own specially made plastic compact that comes with a mirror and the glue. I haven't tried these lashes out yet, but I have been admiring the box that they're in, and I can't wait to reuse it for other lashes I have. But I can't tell you guys how these ones are yet because I haven't personally tried them yet. But I think it's really cool these come in their own case. And I hear they carry Winks by Georgie in like all like Nordstrom's and Macy's and places like that. But my all-time favorite fake eyelashes are Dolly Wink fake eyelashes. They work the best for me. They're super easy to apply, and they give me that doll eye effect. Dolly Wink is a Japanese drugstore brand for like teenage girls, and they are the coolest. The only place you can really get them is by like Asian market stores or the internet. So if you can't go to Japan, I recommend checking out those places because these are literally the best eyelashes I've ever tried in my entire life. I even have a Dolly Wink eyelash holder that I use to store my eyelashes at the end of the day. In it I have my glue and another pair of lashes that I'm currently using. But yes, I definitely recommend getting like a hard case for your lashes if you plan on reusing them, because it sucks to pay like $8 for a pair of eyelashes and then wear them once and throw them away. That's ridiculous. And it's really easy to clean them. Usually each pack of lashes comes with a thing of glue. Like I know the Dolly Winks all come with glue, but unfortunately brands like Mud and Velour don't come with glue included. And there are all kinds of options out there for glue. It seems like the most popular one on YouTube to use is Duo Glue, and I've used Duo Glue for a long time. It's really kind of slow drying. It's not my favorite glue. It works, but it's not my favorite. My favorite glue is the Dolly Wink glue that comes inside the Dolly Wink eyelash packages. It comes with it. It literally dries within seconds. Like you guys will see at the end when I'm doing my eyelashes, I literally just put it on and it's on. I cannot recommend it enough. You can only get this kind in the Dolly Wink eyelashes, but they have a Dolly Wink eyelash fix. And this is just a little glue tube, and it looks like that. And you just use that to paint on the glue. I've noticed this is kind of like a watered down version of what comes inside of the packages, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to experiment with it more. But this might just be to fix if like you notice like a corner's peeling up, and to fix it, like just keep it in your purse or something, you know? But Dolly Wink makes the best eyelash glue. I recommend that to you guys. And if you can't get a hold of that, Duo will work in a pinch. It just takes a little bit longer to dry. So there's 3 different types of eyelashes. There's the full across eyelash. There's the individual ones where you put on one at a time, and then there's one that's like a full eyelash cut in half. It's only the last half of your eye. And if you're just getting into eyelashes, I really recommend trying the individual place one by one eyelashes first. It sounds kind of tedious, but it's the best way to learn how to put them on and to practice. You just take them off with your tweezers, dip it in the glue, and then place one by one until you get all the way across your eye, and you'll be amazed at how it looks. It's so much easier to put on, and then after that graduate to the half lash where it's only half your eye. And then you just dip that in the glue and then you just place it on, and it looks amazing. Trust me, it looks really cool. but it's not as hard as the full eyelash. And then once you've gotten the hang of that, I really recommend trying the full lash where it goes all the way across your eye. And I hope this makes sense to you guys. Definitely look in your store, like your convenience store, like, you know, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever you go for eyelashes, Sally's. Definitely take a look at all the different kinds there are out there. You'll be surprised. Out of all of the brands I've tried really expensive brands, I've tried really cheap brands. My favorite ones have always been the kind of drugstore brands. They always seem to work the best, they're reusable, and they're easiest to use. Brands that are more expensive I find to be kind of not worth the price. Honestly, it's just not worth it. And then if you go too cheap, like these ones, they'll work, but they don't look the best, and they're not the easiest to work with. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to actually put on a pair of fake eyelashes. And I'm just going to be using a pair of Miss Adoro. I got them from IMATS. I think it was like 12 pairs for $20. It was an insanely good price. So I'm just gonna open this. Okay, so when you're taking them off of the plastic backing or whatever they're on, you wanna be a little bit delicate with them because you can pull out some of the hairs or misshape them. You always want them to have that U shape to them. You see like the shape of it? It's like curved because your eyelid is curved and you want it to be able to fit as easily to that as possible. And a really easy trick, because say if you have a kind of eyelash that doesn't come curved like this, is to take it and wrap it around a pencil and hold it there for like 20 seconds and then let it go, and it will have this curved shape to it. So that's a little tip for you guys. Okay, so right off the bat you can look at this and I can tell this is way too long for my eye shape, and everyone's eyes are different. The easiest way to tell is to measure and just like put on your eye and see, and I can tell it's way too big for my eye. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut off a little bit, and I usually start from the outer edge of the eyelash because that's where the hairs are longer versus the inner corner where it's more tapered. You wanna leave that there. So I'm gonna take and cut off just a little. That looks good. And I never let it go like too far towards the inner corner of my eye because then it just gets itchy. And that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put on my glue. So I've tried them all, but I'm gonna use my tried and true favorite, which is Dolly Wink glue. And I'm just gonna take it and put a little bit on it. You don't need a lot, but you definitely wanna focus on the outer edges of it, like the outer corners of the eyelashes, just to make sure that they stick more, because that's where they peel up the most. And you can blow on it, you can shake it like this. I've seen all different kinds. Usually doesn't take much though. And make sure you still have that curved shape. And I usually do a thin line of eyeliner across the top of my eye just to hide in case there is any mistakes, so it looks like it's as close to your eyelash line as possible. So I definitely recommend that. I do it. I still have difficulty with fake eyelashes. I won't wear fake eyelashes unless I do that line there first. It just covers up any and all mistakes. And of course you can use clear or black glue, but I always find that clear works better just in case. Alright, so my glue is pretty tacky. I'm gonna start and place it right at the end first, of the end of my eye, and line it up. And then place as close to my lashes as I can and hold. And then just count to 10. Okay, and then just move down to the middle and hold the middle as close to your eyelash line as possible, and then count. And just press. And you're pressing it as close to your eyelash line as possible and pinching it with your regular lashes. And then once you get to the inner corner, just hold it there. And it's pretty simple. Once you have that curve to the eyelashes, then they already stick straight on. If you used eyelashes that were just straight, it would be very difficult. Now it's gonna look a little wonky at first because the glue is white, but it dries clear, so you won't be able to see it after it dries. Now I always do my mascara before I put on fake eyelashes because my eyelashes tend to look a little bit white after I do my makeup because I have such fair skin. But a little trick I like to do is to put on my mascara before I put on my fake eyelashes. That way I know that my lashes are as black as possible and they'll blend in a little bit more. But if your lashes still stick out a little bit too much from your new fake eyelashes, a little tip for you guys is to take a little bit of mascara, put it between your finger and your thumb, rub it around, and then pinch your eyelashes together with the fake eyelashes. And it'll kind of work like hairspray and hold them together, and it'll make them look a little bit more realistic. I don't like putting mascara on my fake eyelashes if I can avoid it, because I like to reuse my fake eyelashes. And I reuse them probably anywhere between 3 and 5 times a pair, unless I have a pair that's specifically made to last longer. Now I'm gonna do the other side just real quick so you guys can see once again how easy it is to put them on. I already know how much to cut off because I counted the hairs from the other one and I still have it right there on the scissors still. So I'm just gonna cut. Glue. Normally on my own I can do this pretty fast. That easy. That probably took me like 10 seconds. Anyone can do fake eyelashes. I really recommend it. The first time I did them, they totally sucked. They looked awful. I think I was probably in 9th grade and I went to school with fake eyelashes on and they were just falling off my eyes and I thought I looked the coolest. But I do think that they really do add a lot to your overall look. I can't recommend them enough to you guys. They really do change your appearance and they make your eyes pop, and I don't know, I feel like more confident when I wear fake eyelashes because my regular eyelashes aren't what I want them to be. So that's the beauty of makeup, is you can make yourself look however you want to look, and I just think that's an amazing ability that all girls have. And unfortunately, guys can't do that. Some guys can, they're brave enough, but maybe someday people will be more open to guys wearing makeup or guy makeup or whatever that would be. But I hope someone out there found this tutorial helpful. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. But if you're interested in seeing more tips and tricks from me, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I put up a picture like every day. It's really fun. All kinds of stuff. You get to see like house tours and things like that. I really recommend it. So I'll see you guys all again real soon. Bye guys!